my goodness, there we are. Okay. I tried to go live and had the privacy settings wrong, so nobody was seeing my video. So I was like, oh shoot. We gotta start over. Gotta go live for real. Let me just get a couple people invited. Doop. Okay, there we go. Okay, hopefully we have some friends hop on. Okay, so I was saying before y'all could watch, there's a new sale this month. It's the Flawless Flirt. It's back. This is our like all-time favorite kudos that has ever happened. Okay, and what it is you get 4 products for $99. Okay, you get a setting or a priming product, so any primer of your choice, any foundation of your choice. Today I used this stick foundation, and we'll keep using the stick foundation for our coverage. Okay, we get any concealer, which there's only one option, but it's the best option, and then you get any setting powder. Now this guy is brand new. Okay, this is the Prime and Set powder, and it is freaking amazing, and I'll show you why. Okay, I already did my face with my Scarlet Stick Foundation, okay? Before I realized nobody could see me. Okay, so we're gonna do contour with the shade Chenille. And one of the reasons, oh, hold on, let's blend out that line. One of the reasons why I love the stick foundation is you can contour with it as well. And usually I'm not a huge fan of a cream contour because for me it's very hard to blend. Like, just for some reason, whenever I've used a cream product from the grocery store in the past or whatever, it has been a nightmare to get it to not look spotty or like a very defined line on my face. Like, it's just been awful. This stuff is not that way. Because it's a foundation, it's very blendable, and it just, look at that. Like, you can't even tell there was any lines there at all. Okay, so, oh my goodness, it just melts away like butter. So good. Okay, but for me, this makes my routine so much faster because I'm just using the same product as I was. I don't have to switch brushes, don't have to change anything. Then I still get like a nice subtle contour. I'm not a huge fan of like, well, bam, you know, I have so much contour on that it's ridiculous. I just like a subtle. You see how that just frames your face just enough. And you can deepen it if you want. Like, if I really felt like it, I could go deepen it with a powder as well. I'm not going to worry about that today because I'm trying to be quick. I always say that. I'm always trying to be quick. It always just takes a minute to tell you guys all the things, okay? All right, we're going to do our concealer in the shade Marquisette, which is the lightest shade. Hey, Aggie. How are you, girly? You need to talk to your sisters, my friend, because this month would be the perfect month for them to try the foundation. Just saying. Now, because I use this stick foundation, I don't necessarily need to do the concealer. Okay, this is the Skin Solutions concealer. This has skincare properties built into it, which is amazing. It has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, caffeine. So it actually gives you a little bit of an eye lift as you put it on, okay? And I use it for brightening purposes, not necessarily coverage, because I don't have really crazy under eye circles or anything like that. But I do like a little bit of brightening through the center of my face, okay? So that's what I use it for. But look how freaking blendable it is. It's amazing. Okay, but the coverage is insane. Like if you have stuff you want to hide, this is the best concealer ever. Super high coverage, super lightweight. It rivals Shape Tape, if not puts it to shame, in my opinion. That's not Unique's claim, that's mine. But you barely need to use any to get like that super bright look. And I keep the majority of the product down on my cheekbone because I don't want it too cakey. And the more product you get up under your eye, the more cakey it will look, okay? So if you have issues with creasing underneath your eye, anything like that, that's my biggest tip for you. Don't put too much product there. Oh, hey, Megan. Oh, hey. Oh, man. Okay, so the next product, oh, you know what? Actually, we're going to finish our entire face, and then I'm going to show you what the Prime and Set powder does, okay? So let's do some blush. We're going to use Sisterly today. And this is such a pretty, like, just rosy pink. I think it looks good on everybody. This is like the first blush I recommend everybody get from Unique is Sisterly. Good morning. Say hi in the comments so I know who to thank for watching my video. Okay, and I like stippling my blush on. I just feel like I get more control over where that pigment's going, okay? All right, now we're gonna do brows. Now I know I haven't set anything. I'm gonna show you how cool the Prime and Set powder is, okay? So I'm gonna do my brows first, and then we're gonna set everything. And actually, let's throw some highlight on. This is Lustrous. It's Touch a la Mode Luminizer, and the shade is Lustrous, okay? And I like to get it on my finger first, and then tap it on that cheekbone. Ta-da! You see that? Just like a little bit extra. That's how I roll. Okay. So there you have it. Do you see all that little shimmer? So pretty. Okay. Now we're gonna do brows. This is our Moodstruck Precision Brow Liner, okay? And I always recommend if you're gonna buy these, buy like 2 or 3 of them. Because you're gonna be obsessed, and if you run out, it's gonna be the end of the world. Not really, but it's a very sad day if it does happen. If Aggie was still on, she'd tell you. She came to you one day and she was like, do you have any brow liners on hand? I ran out and I can't, like, I need it right now. And I was like, calm down, I have one in my purse. So she got one that day, but it was pretty funny. Now for brows, all I do is do a line on the bottom, a line on the top, and then I fill in. Easy peasy. And this brow liner makes it the easiest thing in the world because it's so dainty that every stroke feels like little hairs. Like that's what it looks like. Okay, and then for the front, we just do some upward strokes and then fill in the rest. Now, the front of your brow, if you can manage it, you want it to be lighter than the rest. Okay, because that's how your brow is normally. It's a little bit more spread out at the front and darker through the tail. Okay, so that's what you want. Okay, other side. We're rocking and rolling today. The kids are watching Number Blocks in the front room. If you've never seen that show, it's super annoying. But McKaylee knows how to count now, so I'm not complaining. One of the nicest things about brows is they are sisters, not twins. So if they're not exactly the same, it's not the end of the world. As long as they're a similar shape and in about the same place on your face, which they are anyway, you should be fine. All right. Okay, so there we have it. They're similar shapes and in the same place. So we'll call that good. Oh dear. The children are screaming. I was hoping I'd get through this live without incident, but it doesn't sound like that will happen. We'll keep praying for that. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the prime and set powder, okay? This stuff is super cool because you can actually prime with it and then set with it as well. So it's kind of a 2-in-1. It comes with, well, it doesn't come with it, but you need the powder brush that's brand new today, okay? Because it fits perfectly in this bottle, okay? Now this stuff is super cool. It has water technology built into it. So when you put it on your face, it actually feels wet, but it's not. Like, it's the weirdest sensation, but it like also feels cooling and really good. And it also has an amazing blurring effect. Like, do you see the difference? Like, oh, so good. Okay. And this, to me, makes the biggest difference underneath my mask too. Like, I'll try and take a picture tonight and show you what it, okay. Is that Megan again? I can't tell. I think that's Megan. So Megan, this is the Prime and Set powder. And it's freaking amazing. It like feels wet when you put it on, but it's not. It has water technology in it, which helps your makeup stay looking flawless all freaking day. Yeah, super cool. But because it's translucent, you can put it over everything. Brows, lips, you name it, you can put it on. And I'm actually gonna fix this brow just a little bit. It's looking a little outliney in camera. Okay. Okie dokie. That's done. Let's move on to eyes. Everybody's favorite part, right? Okay, we're gonna do a combination of Addiction Palette 8. Where did I put it? Addiction Palette 8 and Moodstruck Beloved 3. Now this one is still available, which is shocking to me. So it's so beautiful. Like, look at this. Look at how pretty those shades are. Oh my gosh. Okay, but it's still available, so go get your hands on it right now. And then we're also going to be using the greens from Addiction Palette 8, okay? All right. What's in there? Nothing, okay. Let me find my liner shader brush real quick, because it wasn't where it's supposed to be. This is when you know you need to organize a little better. Okay, and then I need a tissue. Okay. Sorry, guys. I gotta clean that guy off because I used it for brows a day ago. Yesterday? Was it yesterday? It must have been yesterday. McKaylee, let the dogs out, please. Hopefully she listens. Okay. Ready. So, we're going to start. Let me see. We're going to actually start with Amazing. And I know that seems intimidating, but I'm going to show you how it can not be intimidating, okay? So I'm just going to take a teeny bit of it, okay? Not very much at all. We're going to tap it off even more so that we only have a little bit. And we're going to just blend that out through our crease, okay? We're going for kind of like green and silver. It's going to give me Christmas vibes, but I don't care because it's going to be beautiful. Okie dokie. Hello. Say hi in the comments. We're doing Addiction Palette 8 and Beloved Palette 3 from Unique today. And this is the shade Amazing. Okay, but do you see how that just really lightened up that green? So it's not nearly as scary as it looks. I know this palette is like, you look at it and you're like, oh my goodness. Hello, Evelyn. Is she home today? Are they home? Okay, so other side. They don't go to school till 9. Oh, I didn't realize it was that they went so late. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense, but I guess I just didn't, because my kids aren't school age yet. I got another summer before I got to worry about any of that. Okay, so I know this looks crazy. Looks a little nutty, but we're going to calm it down, okay? First, though, we're going to make it more intense. So we're going to do a little bit more Amazing with a denser brush, okay? And the denser the brushes, the denser the color will be, okay? So I want to darken up that outer corner just a smidge. But do you see how like darkening that color makes it look like it's almost two different shades? You see that? Okay. We'll do a little bit of cleanup after. It's okay. All right. Having a ring light is really interesting when you have astigmatism, because it almost makes it like I can't see out this side is harder to see. If I'm like right in the ring light, I almost have to move outside of it a little bit so that I can see. Okay. Hi, Amy. Okay, so we've got that shade in. Now we're gonna go in with our cream shadow brush. We gotta get a color off of it. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with that gorgeous silver shade, okay? So pretty. And we're just gonna do it on our lid and then coming over, okay? So I'm actually gonna pull that green across my lid a little bit. Same on this side. And then we'll go in with that silver. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I just want to like die. It's so pretty. And then make sure you get that inner corner too, because you want that little bit of highlight that really opens up your eye look. Okay. Oh my goodness. So freaking pretty. Look at that. And it's like the perfect addition to like a smoky eye. And you can do it with any of these. So good. Okay. All right, now we're gonna go in with our liner shader brush. We're gonna take more of that amazing. I told you, we're using 2 colors today, that's it. Okay, we're just gonna line the bottom. Because I'm not a huge fan of eyeliner, but I do want my look to be like, it looks more complete. Does that make sense? It looks finished. If you don't throw anything underneath, it almost looks unfinished. So this just gives it a more complete look. And I like to smudge it out just a little bit so it's not quite as dark, okay? Now I'm gonna take my blending bud and clean up the edge of this one just a smidge, because for some reason it always tends to go below that line that I like. Alrighty, on to mascara. Now I always prime my lashes, and this is the Moodstruck Epic Primer. If you're not using a primer on your lashes, girl, go get you some. Cut it out. Primer conditions your lashes. It keeps them longer, stronger, and it also helps your mascara stay better. So if you have issues with flaking at all, going to solve your problem. Okay, we're going to do 4D today. I've been in love with it lately. I got a new black one and I was like, oh my goodness, I've missed this. I have missed this so much. Oh shoot, we forgot to, oh no, we did set. We already set with our powder. So we don't have to set with a spray. You see that? Oh my goodness gracious. They're so good. Let's prime the other side. And we'll pick a, ooh, goodness. That's a pretty harsh line there. Let's fix that. There we go. That's better. Oh, we almost made it through without a Munchkin healing mom. Whatty? Now I always look down. What the heck? I turned notifications off. Oh, that's so annoying. Anyway, I use a mirror down below me because my lashes are very long and curly. I know, hate me if you missed. But it makes it hard to do mascara without getting mascara on my top lid. So this helps eliminate that issue because I'm getting my lashes as far away from my lid as possible before even putting the mascara on. So it helps a whole bunch. Okay. Now I'm going to do my bottom. yeah. Here she comes. She's a-coming. Mommy, 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 mommy. Okay. All right. Now I got a little teeny dot of mascara where I don't want it. Gone. Okay. So don't panic. Just grab a spoolie if that happens. We didn't do any eyeliner or anything. I'm not going to do any eyeliner. We're just going to call that. But I am going to do some lipstick. Because this lipstick stays like nobody's business. So all right, we're gonna do Perky. I know it's like super bright, but we're gonna tone it down. It just happens to be here. It happens to be here and available close by. But we're going to do a neutral look with it, so. How's that, you say? Keep watching. Okay, now liner helps your lipstick stay. It also helps if you have issues with bleeding. So if your lipstick bleeds all over, it helps with that. You don't have to worry about that with this lipstick though, because it doesn't bleed. Okay. We're going to take Uppity, which is a very neutral. Okay, and we're going to just put that right on top. Okay, and I'm going to take my finger and I'm just going to blend those two together. Okay, and what that does is it makes your neutral a little bit brighter, but it also tones down your bright. So if all you have is a bright lip liner, it's okay. Okay, and that's the fun thing about makeup is you can mess with it, and it's not like it makes it different every day, which is fun, and it also gives you an endless amount of looks you can do. Okay, so don't be afraid to try something. What's the worst that can happen? Somebody says they like it. Oh no, end of the world. Okay, alrighty, well that's the finished look. Don't forget, this month is Flawless Floor. So Flawless 4. So if you have been wanting to try one of the foundations, you can literally try any foundation. Okay, so here's 4 of them. There's more. Okay, you can try any one of these foundations, any priming product. So hydrating, mattifying, touch glorious, it doesn't matter. You can choose any of the 3. Any, well, concealer of your shade. If you need help with a color match, please DM me. I'm so happy to help with that. And then any setting product. So setting spray, setting powder, or the new Prime and Set powder. Okay, I would recommend this guy because it is freaking amazing. Okay, so if you have any questions or you need help picking anything out, please send me a DM. I am, like, again, I'm super happy to help with anything that you need. And even if it's just help with what you already have, like, I can help with that too. Okay. Alrighty. Any questions? Send me a DM. And you guys have a lovely day. And I'm going to go get ready for work. Bye.